Hi guys, so in this video I am going to create a classic 70s afro using my natural hair, and I'm starting off with hair that is 1.5 weeks post wash day. As you can see, my hair grows lower in the back, so my hair naturally has a tapered look which is shorter on the top, and that is not the classic sphere shaped 70s afro style I'm going for. I'm looking to achieve the hairstyle a la Foxy Brown or Angela Davis, so I will have to manipulate my hair a little bit to get the desired look. First, I moisturize my hair with water and any type of moisturizer that you prefer. Then I do a light detangling and proceed to tie up the top part of my hair using the banding method. You can skip the banding method altogether and just blow dry the roots, which I actually ended up doing at the end. I also banded the sides of my hair because I wanted those parts elongated as well. The middle of my hair is just tied back in a basic pigtail because I don't want to stretch out that part of my hair too much. The very back of my hair I leave free because, as I mentioned earlier, it is the longest part of my hair and I want it to shrink up as much as possible to achieve that classic round afro shape. After a few hours, or when your hair is dry, remove the hair ties and fluff out your hair with an afro pick. What you're seeing here is that my hair was not completely dried and not fully stretched at the top and sides. And I found that my coils were a bit too defined for my taste. The ideal afro for me is more of a fluffy and cottony look, so I went in with my comb and tried to comb out some of the coils. Also, I needed some help to shape my hair, so I put on my silk bonnet that is pretty tight, and that really helped to achieve that sphere look. After having the bonnet on for like an hour, my hair was scrunched up in a rounded shape, just as I like it, so I just had to pick it out with my fingers, and as mentioned earlier, I also ended up blow drying the roots of the top and the sides of my hair to stretch it out just a little bit more to really get that round shape that's a little bit higher at the top and the sides. Here I'm just fluffing out the hair with my fingers, and this is the final look. I accidentally missed a piece of hair in the back that stuck out, but I fixed that later. And yeah, that is it. We have a Foxy Brown, Angela Davis type of 70s hair afro, and I'm in love.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been forever and a day ago since I did a hair tutorial, and honestly it will probably be a while until I do another hair tutorial because I simply don't do much to my hair. I just let it live, let it thrive, and that's how I like it. But I'm in love with this hairstyle, so I had to come with a tutorial for you guys. I just think that the fluffy afro hairstyle is the ultimate classic and chic black hairstyle. It gives royal, it gives sexy, it gives beauty in its most simple form, a sphere. Yet this hairstyle is kind of hard to achieve, at least for me. I remember when I went natural, I thought like, oh, I'll be rocking and sporting this look all the time, but it's so hard for me to achieve this perfect sphere. I always have different methods to achieve this style, as you saw in the tutorial part of this video. I could have totally skipped the banding method part and just sprayed my hair, moisturized it, do a little light detangling, and put on the bonnet to get the shape, and then fluff it out. So you can go ahead and skip that part if you want to. So now that we have our beautiful afro going on, I even have this really cute shirt from And Other Stories that giving me real like Versace 70s style with the pattern, the color, the big collar. Oh, I'm in love with this. It even has bell sleeves, so I'm just so in love with this shirt. Well, now that we've gotten this style down, let's talk about the practicality of this hairstyle, because even though it's so gorgeous, it's so beautiful, it's so classic, it is not practical for me anyway, for my hair length that I'm at. I would say that you can keep this hair in for 1 to 2 days, maximum 3 days. But if you have thin hair that is very prone to tangling like myself, I would recommend maximum 2 days. For sure, the shorter hair you have, the easier it is to achieve this style and also maintaining it. I remember like 2-3 years ago when my hair was much shorter, I would have this hairstyle all the time because my hair was simply not long enough to keep in a ponytail or anything like that. So this was just the default style, but in a much smaller version. I really didn't experience much tangling from that because my hair was still short enough. If I keep this hairstyle in for more than 2 days, I will have a tangly, crunchy mess on my head. And that is not something I want for wash days. All my 4C girls out there, you know what I'm talking about. To preserve this style overnight, I would use a simple silk bonnet, similar to the one I used when I was shaping the hair. Again, just because you will maintain the shape during the night. I would probably put a little band around the top of my hair just so that I would get more volume and length at the top of my hair, and then the next morning you kind of have to like shape it and manipulate it a little bit. But that's what I would do overnight. Another tip is to do this hairstyle when you have a wash day coming up soon, because then you know that you'll have a day that you're going to do thorough detangling and washing of the hair soon after you create the style. Because again, if you have fine hair like myself, which is very prone to tangling, this hair after 2 days will make your hair very difficult to deal with. So for me, I know that my wash day is coming up, so I'm doing this style, and in 2 days or even 1 day, I'll wash my hair and it won't be too much of a challenge to get my hair detangled again. Well guys, that was the end of my 70s inspired afro hair tutorial video and my thoughts and tips on maintenance of this style. What do you guys think about the 70s afro hairstyle? Have you mastered the method to create this style? Do you wear the style often? I would love to read your thoughts and tips in the comment section and hopefully learn something new. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button. It would help me out tremendously. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and do that. As always, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!